What's good, guys? Cody here, and today I am giving you 5 tips that's going to get your drone footage looking like the professionals in no time. Starting now. I'm going to start out by telling you that the drone I fly is the DJI MAVIC Pro Platinum. It doesn't matter what drone that you have because you can apply these tips to any drone that you fly. So without further ado, let's jump into this. Tip number 1. The first thing that we like to do when we get these drones is to take them as high as we can, straight up in the air, just so we can see the view around us. Which, in the United States, the legal limit is only 400 feet. Unless you're near a structure, then you get that extra 400 feet. That's all fine and dandy and fun to do, but if you're wanting to get great footage, you'll want to be down further, closer to objects. When you're up at max height, flying around, you don't get that sense of depth. And the world, as seen through your camera, just starts to look the same. Don't get me wrong, there's a place and a time for high altitude filming. For example, the bird's eye view. That is an awesome perspective to add into your videos. Tip number 2, slow methodical movements. Slower movements are the key to making your footage more cinematic. It's so pleasing to the eyes to see smooth and seamless transitions. Whether you're tilting the gimbal or panning around a subject, always try for that slow movement. Fast and abrupt maneuvers are the first thing that will give away that you're a complete amateur in filming aerial video. Even the smallest jerky movements can ruin a shot. The only way to get cinematic movements is to practice, practice, practice. Get this thing out every chance you get and practice those slow movements. I'm still learning every day, and I practice this tip every time I get a chance. Practice makes perfect, or at least close to it. Tip number 3, use shorter clips. There are some amazing places in this world to explore by drone and endless footage to be had. But keep in mind that this hobby grows every day with each purchase of a new drone. What used to be seen as kind of a rarity is not such the case anymore, as there is more and more drone footage to be found everywhere you look. So to keep your videos engaging with more sense of excitement, keep your clips short. I found anything more than about 20 seconds tends to get boring to the viewer and they may click off of your video. Now, if you're filming your own personal home videos, you don't need to worry about this. But if you're trying for more views and engagement on YouTube, you want to keep those clips shorter to keep the viewers interested. Tip number 4, fly close to objects. Here's another great tip for keeping those viewers engaged with that sense of excitement. This doesn't mean that you have to fly so close to obstacles that your props are inches from death. With the smaller cameras on these consumer-based drones that's available, objects generally seem closer than they actually are because of the lens types. Always make sure to have a visual line of sight while doing this maneuver, whether you're walking right behind your drone or flying it backwards. I found that the best way to perform this tip is to fly the drone backwards. The audience won't expect what's about to happen as you pass whatever objects you have lined up. Again, this gives the video a sense of excitement. Also, make sure to throw in like a swoosh type sound effect that's going to finish off that icing on the cake. Tip number 5, use combination movements. What is combination movements? Instead of flying straight forward or just straight back, what you'll want to do is add gimbal tilt or height adjustments at the same time. On most DJI drones, you can enable the upwards gimbal tilt limit to 30 degrees, which gives you another trick that is rarely used out there. Using this extra 30 degrees of upward tilt gives the viewer a different perspective and gives the pilot another way of captivating an audience with an object or a building. Using different combination movements will give your drone footage a huge leap over the everyday amateur, and your videos will look that much more professional. So, did you learn something new today? If so, leave in the comments below what you can now apply to your aerial footage. Also, if you have a nifty drone trick of your own that you would like to share with me, I would love to hear about it. Leave it in the comments as well. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more drone related content. Hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will catch you next time. Peace!